In this video, I'll be showing you how we built a fully automated WhatsApp AI agent that can take orders, collect information, and then store this into a CRM for a perfume-based business. Now, we built this AI agent using these following tools. So we used Agentif to create the main AI agent, and then we used the ChatGPT OpenAI API as the main backend, and we used Airtable as our main CRM, and we deployed this into WhatsApp for a client. So in this video, I'll be giving you a very solid overview as to how I build this AI agent by myself and how you can actually build something like this for your business or for your client if you're running an AI agency. Now what you'll see in this video is how to build an AI agent that can take orders automatically, check stocks, and then answer FAQ questions as well. And I'll also be showing you the system prompt that I used for my AI agent, which I deployed for my client specifically, alright, and the tools I used as well that keeps the conversations natural and dynamic, and also a simple flowchart showing how it all works. And I will also share some tips as to how you can make your AI agent sound on brand and convert better for customers. Now, who is this video for? So if you're someone who runs an e-commerce store or retail brands, let's say perfume, cosmetics, etc., or maybe you're someone who runs an agency or a founder who wants AI chatbots, AI agents that can actually drive real sales for your business, or maybe you're someone who's just curious about AI or you want to develop these kinds of AI agents, then this video is exactly for you. Now what you'll get in this video is a real behind the scenes as to how I build this by myself, and some quick takeaways as to how you can build your own AI agent from scratch, and also a very detailed guide which will definitely help you out in the long run. Alright, and if you're new to this channel and you do not know who I am, then my name is Manzarul. I run an AI agency where I help businesses implement AI solutions which can help them get more customers, drive more revenue, or automate the most repetitive tasks in their business. If you're a business owner who is interested in AI and you want to see how AI can actually change your business, grow your business, then you can book a free strategy call with me in the description down below. Now without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So this is a flowchart that I've prepared for you guys, and in this flowchart I will be going through the entire process step by step as to how this AI agent actually works. I will not be showing the exact demo where I'll be speaking with the AI agent by myself because I want to respect my client's privacy and they asked me not to, but I will be showing you the back end as to how I built this so that you can build something very similar to your business. Alright, now without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So the user starts the chat by texting a message on WhatsApp, and then firstly it will basically detect the language. By the way, my client lives in the Middle East, so it is a multilingual AI agent, meaning it can speak both in English and Arabic. So firstly it will check if the user is speaking in English or Arabic, and then it will respond based on the user's language. And then if the user asks for products, then the AI agent will basically check if the product is available on stock from the CRM. So it will check the CRM. This is the CRM that I created on Airtable. So this is the customers table, this is the orders table, and then this is the stocks table, and this is the human handoff table. So I want to talk about this table right now, and this is where all the stocks are present and all the products information are there. So basically it will check if the stock is available for the certain product that the user is asking for or not. So if the stock is available, then in that case it will run a tool call for the AI agent. Now if you're not familiar with tools, then in a simpler way, it's basically an API call, or let's say an external call, a function which it calls to interact or get in touch with another application. Alright, so the AI agent runs a tool call where it connects with the CRM and sees if the product is available. So if the stock is available, the AI gives the product summary, and then the user confirms, and then the AI collects the user's name, information, all of the details, and then sends it straight to the CRM as well. So after it has collected all the information, here you can see all the information, all the details have been collected. The user details get stored in the CRM, and after that it runs another tool call where the AI tries to place an order, and then the order gets created inside Airtable as well. And then it runs another tool call where it's responsible for updating the stock. So let's say I want to order 2 candles, let's say. So initially it will check if the 2 candles are present or not. If the 2 candles are present in stock, then it means that we can place an order. So once we place the order, then it will automatically reduce the number of candles that were ordered from the stock, which means if both of the candles were ordered and there were only two candles available in stock, then 2 minus 2 is basically 0. So the stocks will be updated to 0 over here. Okay, so this is the stock section over here. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Now this is the stock reduced in real time in CRM, and then the order confirmations get sent straight to the user. So the AI agent basically confirms that we have successfully placed your order, and then it sends the payment link. So we have set this up using a simple Stripe link. So whenever someone places the order and if the order has been confirmed, the AI agent will basically send out the Stripe link so that the user can simply pay for the order. And after that, the AI agent will say that thank you for your order, your product will be delivered within the next 1 or 3 days. And the business owner will also get information on the order as well. So the business owner will basically get an email that, hey, a customer has placed an order for your business or for your perfume business, and these are the products that they ordered. All right, so that's basically it. And by the way, this is initiated with Airtable automation. So let's get back to this process. So let's say if there is no stock available, then it will simply recommend other products, and if the user confirms, then this is basically the loop all over again. This is basically a simple flowchart as to how the agent works in real time, but there's also a lot of scenarios that can happen. So let's say if the AI agent stumbles upon a scenario where it cannot handle the user's question, or maybe if the user wants to speak with a human simply, then the AI can also transfer the conversation to a human as well via email, right? And we can also track it up over here. So if, let's say, if the user has a request that I would like to know more about your perfumes and know the owner personally as well, yeah, if the user basically wants to contact with the human, then the chatbot can also transfer the conversation as well, and we can also track everything over here. So this is the stocks table, this is the orders table where you can actually check all the orders over here. By the way, these are all just sample data, these are not the real information, of course, as I'm creating this for a YouTube video, so I just replicated all the information. All right, but yeah, I hope this will definitely help you guys out. Now this is where I created the AI agent. This is basically Agentif, and a platform where you can create AI agents, and it's not that difficult, but you need to understand what prompt engineering is, what knowledge base is, and how to actually create and connect tools with various different platforms. Right, so if you have a core understanding of these three things, then you will be able to create these kinds of AI agents easily. So let me just go through this prompt. Alright guys, so this is the full system prompt that I'm using, and I did change some of the information over here to protect my client's privacy, but yeah, this is basically it. So this is the agent's name and this is the agent context. So you can access this full prompt in the description down below. I'll be sharing this entire system prompt so that you can just go through this by yourself, because this is a very big prompt and I do not want to go through this by myself. This will take a long time, but just to give you a quick overview, this is the agent context. This is where I put all the information about the agent as to what it is, who is it working for, and how should it behave. This is the conversation context. So always detect the user's language before replying. If the message starts in Arabic or uses Arabic greetings, then respond full in Arabic. Or if the user speaks in English, then yeah, same thing over here. Do not switch languages mid-conversation unless the user clearly changes the language. So these are some important instructions. And so as we build this for a client who's based in UAE, so we have to make sure that the agent can speak Arabic fluently, right? So we also provided a knowledge base as well. And if you do not know what a knowledge base is, it's basically a second brain of the AI agent, where you can actually store files or PDF which the AI agent can use as additional context, right? So if the user asks where are you located, then it will use the knowledge base to answer the questions. And here are some conversation examples as well. So this is how the conversations may look like. So I just give it an example as to how the conversations may look like in real time and how it should work. This is some simple Q&A examples, and then this is where I would like to focus on. So these are some basic tool execution rules. So if you are a technical guy, or if you have experience building these kinds of AI agents, then I hope you have an understanding of what tools are. So I have created a lot of tools over here to actually make this AI agent work completely. So there's like around 7 to 8 tools that I've created overall, and it consists of both of the post requests, get requests, and patch requests. Post requests are basically where you transfer the information, or you basically send information from one place to another, and get information is basically you're pulling information from one place to another, right? So get request is an example of, let's say I want to check if a certain product is available or not. So I want to check the CRM and see if the product is available or not. So this is an example of a get request, and this is the schema, and this is how it looks like. All right, you can actually use ChatGPT to create the schema by yourself, and this is how I actually did it. So what I do is click on create new tool, and then let's say I want to create a schema. Actually no, that's not the thing, but yeah, just click on Airtable, and then I'll say I'll just copy this entire schema. I'll just paste this entire schema into ChatGPT, and then I'll ask it to actually follow the structure very carefully, and then build this for my use case. So let's say this is basically a simple example or sample schema. So what I'll do is just copy the sample schema, paste it to ChatGPT, ask it to follow the structure, and then build this for my use case. So if I'm building this for, let's say, placing an order, I'll ask it that you'll have to the main goal of this schema or this tool call would be to place orders. So it should be collecting these kinds of variables, which is name, phone number, the type of product that where the order is being placed for. You get the idea, right? So yeah, so based on that, you can actually get a bit more technical with ChatGPT, and then just create the schema by yourself. You'll also have to test this out a lot of times to actually pull this off. It did take me a while to actually make all the tools work consecutively. So yeah, but it was definitely worth it. So these are all the tools. So this is for posting lead. Well, let's say if the lead details has been collected, then it will be sent out over here in this field, and then this is update stock pesca, then update stocks suero, whatever you want to call it, update stock aurora. These are all the name of the products for the perfume business. All right, so if we check on the stocks table, these are basically the names of the products. So what I actually did was I could have used make.com. If you are not new to my channel, then you might be familiar with Make. You might see that I post a lot of tutorials on make.com. I wanted to use Make, but I actually wanted to get a bit more creative on this. So to be more cost effective, I actually built this without using make.com, because if we did use make.com, then there would be an additional cost as well. So I simply used Agentif and OpenAI Assistance API, of course, and connected this with Airtable. So this did definitely decrease our costs a lot, because we do not have to pay for a separate software every single month for this, right? So yeah, but anyways, for each of the separate products, there is each of the separate tools for updating the stock. So for 3 separate products, it has to update the products separately by running the tool call separately. It cannot do this in one go. I mean, I know this sounds a bit tricky, but this is exactly how I had to build it. So I hope I'm explaining this to you as clearly as possible. I hope you're getting it. So yeah, now this is handover to human support. This is basically responsible for transferring the chat to a human. So let's say I ask the AI that I want to speak with a human, then it will collect my name, number, and my request, which is the main message that the user wants to speak with a human for a specific purpose. It will basically collect this message and then store it in this field over here, so that the team members, the sales team, can actually check it out as to what's going on and use this as context. All right, and then this is the post lead tool, and place perfume order. This tool is basically responsible for collecting all the orders, and these are all JSON schemas that's happening inside, and I do not want to get too technical for this video, but I'm just trying to explain what each of the tools are doing, what is the role for each of the tools. All right, so I hope that makes sense. Anyways, so these are all the tools that are available that I built, and this is the knowledge base. All right, so if you guys are wondering what the knowledge base looks like, then I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of it. So this is what the knowledge base this is the knowledge base that we're basically using for the AI agent. This is basically some additional information about the business, where it's located. Of course, this is sample data. This is not the real data that we use for a client, of course, for privacy. But yeah, I just changed all of this information over here, and I'm just using this for another business for the sake of this video. But anyways, these are the structure. So this is some simple Q&A, the pricing of each of the products. So the AI will basically use this document to get the information about the products, what is their pricing, what is that a product description, use all of that. And then here's a list of frequently asked questions, which is very important because businesses tend to get a lot of frequently asked questions. So if you can provide the AI with the list of questions that these businesses often get, then it can handle this kind of scenarios very smoothly, right? And then this is some simple quotes or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is basically a simple document, and it is very important to make sure that the knowledge base is actually very structured so that the AI can actually pull the information clearly. All right, so let's just jump right into this AI agent. So this is the knowledge base that I just showed you. These are the tools, and yeah, this is the prompt of it. So as I build this using Agentif, you can actually deploy this on WhatsApp, Instagram, or your website if you want. So as this is currently deployed on WhatsApp, so in that case you'll have to send a message on WhatsApp to make this work. And also this is a specific part of the prompt where I would like to put some focus on, which is it is extremely important that the tools are executed whenever necessary and accordingly based on the instructions provided, and to ensure efficient and flawless customer service for the brand Ramad. Alright, so I'm just giving it some instructions that there's a lot of tools happening over here, so you have to make sure that all of the tools are being executed as smoothly as possible and whenever they're necessary. Alright, because each of the tools are built for very specific use cases, so it's very important to ensure that the tools are being used properly. For these are basically the Stripe links for whenever the user places an order, they will basically receive this kind of links for finishing up the payments. So yeah, this is the entire system prompt. These are the tools, and I will share the entire system prompt with you guys down below. You can just find this out in the description. But that's basically it for today's video. And if you want to create an AI agent by yourself, you can just simply head over to agentif.com, agentifhub.com. You will have to make sure you have an OpenAI Assistance API. Create an API key, connect this over here by pasting it into Agentif, and then you can simply click on create new agent, and then you can create AI agents by yourself, and then you can deploy this on WhatsApp, websites, wherever you want. You can build customer support agents or any type of lead generation agents, whatever you want, and deploy this seamlessly. Alright, I have a lot of tutorials on my channel, so you can check out the other ones if you want, but that is basically it for today's video. So my main goal here is to just showcase the product that I built for my client, and I think this was a quite technical product because there's a lot of tools happening. There's a lot of good use cases and it can handle everything pretty smoothly. So I just feel like sharing this with you guys, and yeah, if you guys are interested in working with me, by the way, then there's a link in the description as well where you can book a free strategy call with me. This is only for business owners who want to take action and they want to implement these kinds of AI agents into their business to drive results and to get more sales as well. Alright, so that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys like this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.